Hello and welcome to the seventh episode of the A&E Podcast. How are you, Nisha?
I am very good, Christian. Thank you for asking. How are you? What are we going to be talking about today?
I'm good, thank you for asking. And today we're gonna do a little bit of a different episode. It's gonna be a little bit more about us, what positions we play, and how we really got into like soccer and how we started playing. A little bit of background about us, and then a little bit about training drills too, like what we do, especially since this time you're not going to be doing a lot of team training. Like, yeah, I've done a little bit of team training. I'm sure you have done a little bit too, have you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For these past months, like better said 3 months, I haven't, but October, September, I played games, matches, and I was with my team, but now sadly not. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, same with me. We never like got into the actual season, but we did a little bit
mhm.
of scrimmages just on the weekends, and we did a little bit of training. But did you like actually go in your season?
We started it. Yeah. We got. I think we ended up in fourth place or third, something like that. But we still had to play 3 matches after that. We couldn't play those sadly. We could have gotten first place, but due to the 3 matches, we got third. Yeah, very sad.
It is. It definitely
But
sucks with everything that's happening right now.
exactly, yeah.
But like you said, there's nothing you can do about it really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, just stay at
Um,
home and just isolate.
yeah, until everything's better and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Well,
know. It's it's sad. I really want to get back on the field pitch, with my friends, my teammates, and get back into the soccer. I don't know motion. You
it's
could
just to
say
get,
the
yeah, like just
flow.
to have
Yeah.
just to have those like trainings every single week. Like you're having
Mm-hmm.
that same routine. It's just good.
It's
Like
just
especially like it's consistency is really good when
yeah.
it comes to training. Like
My mental state is so much better when I get to go outside and play with people and do teamwork and stuff like that. It just helps my mind so much, and I'm like then um all my stress is gone after training, and
oh
I
yeah,
just
for
feel
sure.
like a new person, calm, beautiful.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's important definitely to do team trainings. Just like right now, I think that's one of my favorite just training just in general with team like doing
Mm-hmm.
set pieces or doing practicing shots or headers or just a set piece or really anything. It's fun to do with like your teammates and of course your team. But I think it's also important just to you gotta practice by yourself. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to
Yeah.
do that. Just like that training, just ball control, etc. And I feel like that
Mm-hmm.
it's a great time to do right now because right now, for most
For sure.
players, it's considered the off season since both of us aren't playing because yeah, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
yours got canceled too. And mine's been
Yep.
canceled for a while. So it's a great time and opportunity right now to do some drills, no matter like what
Yeah.
space you have, because over here it's winter. I live in the US. I play soccer in the US. And over here where I live in California, it doesn't snow, but it definitely does get
Mm-hmm.
much colder. But I know
Yeah.
with you in Germany, I think it does snow, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has been snowing. I mean, it's a good thing. The snow is beautiful, really nice. I love it. Everyone loves snow. You can make snow cones. It's awesome. But I cannot go onto fields because my boots then get too wet and my feet are then very cold, and it's just an unpleasant experience, you could say. So I usually just go in the backyard and shovel some snow away, and then just do some tiny touches or whatever. Um, Shoot it into those tiny nets that a lot of coaches have. Those
Oh
just
yeah, like those ones
tiny,
that like
yeah.
the portable ones that you could set up.
Exactly, yeah.
They're like little
Um,
pug goals.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
So
those.
I just do some tiny training drills that help my mental state, and
Keep
yeah,
you in
I mean,
shape too. Just make sure like
exactly,
you're
yeah.
always able to control the ball. And it's good
Mm-hmm.
because like there's a saying, I forgot where it comes from, but
Yeah.
like if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. Basically
Mm-hmm.
saying like if you're not gonna practice, of course you're gonna get worse. And not just
For sure.
that, like when you start playing again, this is gonna happen eventually. Like we're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
back. You want to be able to be in your best form possible. And like when
Mm-hmm.
you are in the season, you don't want to be training super hard because you want to be able to not be like you want to be able to perform at your best while you're playing games. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why off season's so good, just to train every single day. You don't have to worry about being like match fit for a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one thing I right now I use this season to find, or I already found the perfect touch on how to get a nice high volley, no, not volley, but
Nice ball off, yeah. You can
exactly
say that, just like
a knuckleball,
a
night how
lofted
to get,
pass.
yeah, exactly, how to hit the ball on the side to make it curve into the net. And I just use this time to find out where on my foot I should hit the ball to get this type of shot: curve ball, knuckleball, any type really. And yeah, it helped me so much because I used to, when I was still with my team, I every season we go up an age group, so that means we get a the balls that we play with are they have more air, and that makes them harder, you could say, or they are harder then. And
They're a
you
little
have to,
bigger.
yeah, they're bigger and harder, so you have to use more force on your shot, or at least that's what happens here in Germany. Um, so I didn't even know how to get a nice excuse me, sorry. I just got something in my eye.
It's okay.
Okay. I didn't even know how to get a nice top bin shot anymore after we went up that level of ball. Um, but now I use this time to figure it out, and I can achieve almost anything. Yeah. um. So let's get into the main topic mostly. Um, or not really the main topic, but kind of a side topic. What position we play? Should I start?
Oh yeah, you could start.
Okay, I am a usually right, sometimes a left winger, but mostly right. I'm also right-footed. That's my foot. Like that's the only foot I really use. Sometimes I use my left foot to pass, but it's mostly my right. Yeah, and how Christian likes to say it, I produce a lot of assists. um,
As a winger, that's what you are doing.
yeah, I know.
It
Yeah,
depends what tactics you're playing with too, of course, because
yeah, for
like
sure.
some teams, like you'll see, like for example, Liverpool's a good example of that. You're
Hmm.
seeing the fullbacks play for like as wingers, and a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
modern tactics include fullbacks
Hmm.
as wingers in terms of them running up and down and then producing more crosses and more balls
Hmm.
inside the middle when you're producing assists, like I said.
Yeah. I yeah, I'm a winger. Our fullbacks don't usually go more than half line, so up. They stay back on our side, and I use my you could say my fullback, the fullback right behind me, so on the right side. I usually use him in case I'm in a tight situation. I just have to pass it back, and he can cross it over to the other side and give my teammates on the other side a better chance to score. Yeah, that's all really about what position I play. What position do you play, Christian? Because I know you've been switching a lot recently. So, or when we were playing together, you switched a lot. So I'm
Yeah,
really
I do
curious.
play. I play a good amount of positions. I'm more of a defensive player, so I either usually play center back or fullback. In all
Hmm.
honesty, I don't know. It's hard to say what I prefer. They're both different positions. You're doing very different things. Center back, you're more just back there, make sure no balls are getting past you. That's like your main goal, and you have to have a lot of control and touch on the ball, of course. So
Hmm.
I'm I wouldn't like, let's say if I were to take a penalty, I would definitely take it with my right foot. But overall, like I could use both feet really well, and I would say
Hmm.
I'm comfortable with both feet. I could control and pass the ball with both feet. Like, but personally, if it were up to me, I prefer my right foot. But I use both feet, And with that being said, I do like when I do play fullback, I usually play left fullback, which is weird because I'm a right footer,
Mm-hmm.
and I like playing like I could play. Depends what like tactics you're using, of course. But let's say you have like two center backs. Usually, I want to play like the right center back, but sometimes like the left fullback,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little odd. But
A question for you. Since when I'm a left winger, I don't really turn my body, but let me demonstrate quickly. So, when a ball comes to you, right?
yes.
You're standing, and do you then turn your body to hit the ball, or do you then use your left to control, turn your body, kick the ball, or do you not turn your body at all? Just use your left.
Well, it depends. That's the thing, like where the ball's coming from. Like I feel like
Mm-hmm. Let's
kind of
say
back on to the
so.
yeah, sorry.
Here's the left corner, right? You're standing right here. The ball is coming from an angle, so exactly from the opposite corner of you. And do you then turn your body to face the
The
or
ball.
the your body faces the ball, your back faces the line. So do you
Well, of
turn your
course, yeah,
body?
you'd of course you'd want to get your body back there.
Oh yeah,
And it
yeah.
depends. If it's a high ball, let's say you have high pressure on you, you just want to clear it. But if you
Mm-hmm.
have time to take that touch and control, you'd want to turn your body and try to get it and try to
So
control it
then,
and then try to
yeah.
pass it and play it out.
Okay, so if you have time, you would use your right to get a nice shot. And if you have a lot of pressure on you, you would control the ball with your
Yeah,
left and use your left, right?
probably yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
I could also header it. Like let's say I'm being
No,
pressured.
for
That
sure.
in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
case, you just want to get the ball out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as a fullback, you never want to be in a situation where like let's say you're the last man and there's a person
Mm-hmm.
on you and the ball's coming towards you. In that situation, like you want to make sure the striker you're marking doesn't get the ball because you are the last person there besides with the goalkeeper, of course. So you don't really
Mm-hmm.
want that happening.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I personally don't play defense. I tried it one time and I'm not that good in it. It's too much pressure on me because the goalkeeper, like we said in
I
the
think it
fifth or
was
sixth episode.
episode. It might have been the sixth episode. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
exactly. The goalkeeper can only jump that far. So I have then way too much pressure on me. Like if I accidentally touch it with my foot, like my foot's angled at a certain position and then the ball comes in and just scoots away, and then an attacker hits it straight for our goal and the goalkeeper can't save it, then it's my fault, and I just hate
Oh
that
yeah,
feeling. So it's
there's definitely a
too
lot
much
of
pressure on
pressure
me.
on you for sure.
Yeah.
There's a crazy amount of pressure because your whole goal is to not let any ball get past.
Mhm.
And like you were saying, only the goalkeeper can only do so much. So realistically, you never want to make sure they take a shot.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
also want to get back onto your saying, like you're saying, you got to make sure you have a good amount of control and like you got to have that good first touch. So let's
Mhm.
say, like I was saying before, if you have pressure, just kick it out or just try to get it away. But if you have that time, just think an easy pass and just play it out to your
Mhm.
fullback or to a midfielder. And I
Yeah.
also want to kind of lead that back into the training, how we were talking about, like how you were talking about the touch and getting the perfect ball whenever. And that's a great thing right now too. Like, especially I don't have a field to go to really. Like all the
Mhm.
fields are pretty far away from my house.
Mhm.
So I usually have to end up doing it in like my garage or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's a great time just to work on your ball control and just simple touches. Like some specific drills that I recommend is just some simple like ball control with like a
Mhm.
cone or two, or just you
Yep.
don't even need a cone at all. Just practice your dribbling,
Yeah.
practice like if you have like a wall or something, that's great to pass against to something just to get used to it and just to like
Mhm.
make sure you're able to always control the ball and build up your skill. And a YouTube couple YouTube channel I recommend for like drills and all that stuff is definitely Unisport. If you haven't checked
Mhm.
them out, they have some good drills. And also Tommy Thompson, he has his own YouTube channel from the San Jose Earthquakes. He has some good drills too on his YouTube channel. So yeah, those are the two I recommend. You could get some good stuff from like actual professional athletes, which is a nice thing because you want to find good training drills. And another thing I want to say, another good training drill is I don't know if you use this, but like the ladder,
Oh yeah, for
like
sure. The
for
ladder.
footwork.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. I actually like doing that a lot.
Mhm.
It's always
Yeah.
nice to solo train, in my opinion. It's nice. You could listen to music, listen to a podcast if you want to.
Yeah.
You could just,
Wink.
relax. Just, yeah, you
Yeah.
can. But like I said, you could
Um.
just put on music, podcast. You could just, it's just nice to have the ball at your feet. Like,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
If you don't have a ladder, I sometimes do this. I personally don't have a ladder, but I don't really use the ladder. I only use it in training with my teammates. I just put a few sticks in a row, like
Yeah, that
any
works.
sticks, anything that's
Even
like
even
in a line.
cones.
Yeah, exactly.
Even
Anything
cones
that's
work.
just
Just marks it.
exactly.
So you know like where
It's
your feet are going. Yeah.
yeah, it's really good. I mean, I find the ladder personally like one of the best training drills that you could ever use to
It is because no matter what
boost.
you like, no matter what situation you're in, you always
Hmm.
want to be on your feet and you want to be light on your feet and you
Yep.
want to have good footwork. Like, let's say, even like when you're controlling with the ball, like, let's say you have to move suddenly because like a player comes and lunges at you, you want to be able to take that nice touch and to always be on your feet and be
Hmm.
aware. Or if you have to dribble, like, it always, like, ladder could help you in every situation, just helping you with your footwork. And that's something I really recommend. And I totally recommend getting like a real
Yeah.
ladder because it definitely does help
No,
because
it
it's like
does.
a
It
tight
does.
space.
Yeah.
So like, but it is annoying because like when you do mess up and you move the ladder, you gotta like go back and pull
Oh
it, make
no.
sure it's straight and
Yeah,
all
for
out.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why I like doing it in training. In case I mess up, I don't have to walk back and fix it, but my teammates can just pull it and yeah, it's quick and easy. Um, yeah, I think that's we can move on to the next topic. Why we started playing soccer. I started when I was 3 years old. My dad just put me in a team. It was nothing. It was nothing at all. We were all just running after the ball. But it was, that's why I started playing soccer. And ever since I really liked it. I just like the whole topic of doing something with your feet and shooting a ball and all of that. It just, I don't know, it just sat with me. Yeah, why did you start playing soccer?
Well, actually, similar story to yours. Well, first thing I want to say, we both have played together.
Oh yeah,
I'm in the U.S., you're in Germany, of course, so we're not playing together right now, but we've been playing with each other for a while. We played
mhm,
AYSO and also for Lowen for a little while.
mhm,
But more onto why I started. Well, basically same story. I forgot I was about 4 or 5 years old.
yep,
Parents, you try out every single sport,
mhm,
sign
yeah,
me up for soccer, and that was the one sport that I continued playing every year. I remember signed up with a cousin, and ever since then I've been playing.
mhm,
And yeah, like I said, I've tried every other sport. I've tried baseball, I tried
mhm,
football, I even tried basketball, but wait, actually, I don't know if I tried basketball. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if
uh,
I tried basketball, but I definitely did try baseball and football. I didn't
mhm,
like it. And
yeah,
ever since I've done soccer, I've done it every single year and then moved up the competitive level and, started getting serious with it. Like, I
mhm,
really want to do continue it and really do
yeah,
see a future in it. And I really do enjoy it.
mhm. Yeah, we had a lot of beautiful memories, great memories
Yes.
when we were playing together. I still yeah, no, uh, anyhow, I still remember when we were in the same school. Let me start from the beginning. So, we met kindergarten, first grade, something like that.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Correct.
And then I moved to um, I was playing AYSO. Then I moved to a competitive team. And Christian then after a year or so, he went to the tryouts and made the team, and we played for a nice 2-3 years together, and it was
I think it
one
was
of
a year or two. Yeah.
yeah, it was like the best experience I've ever had. We could always talk about anything in school. It was awesome, and I really miss it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Those are fun times
Hmm.
for sure.
But there's still a chance that later on in life we'll play together again. I really want to do that. I really want to
Professionally would be ideal.
exactly. Yeah. Um yeah, that's everything about why we started playing soccer. Unless you have anything to add, Christian.
Well, um, I think that's about it. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely a good way to wrap off this video. We did something a
Exactly.
little different this video, a little bit more of an open
Mm-hmm.
discussion and a little longer. That's what we're planning to do, a little longer episodes, a
Mm-hmm.
little more in depth, more detail. And yeah, so if you have any questions for us in general about anything, if you want us to discuss a topic or anything at all, any
Mm-hmm.
questions, suggestions, or feedback, make sure to leave it down below in the comment section.
Yeah, don't forget guys to like the video and subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe in case you don't like something or we should change something. Like Christian said, just comment it down below and we'll probably get to it. Yeah. We hope to see you in the next video and take care.